Put that book away.
Oh man, one of the most refreshing scenes in video games is about to. We're gonna be quiet for it. I don't even want to talk when it starts to happen. But the transition from Coulter into the rest of the game
is beautiful.
Pitch perfect.
I don't think you did that.
Yeah, pitch perfect.
Listen to this.
He looks like shit.
Yeah, he really does. It's kind of crazy that he ends up being a main character of a whole ass game after this.
Amazing that he recovers.
Yeah, at all.
They said it when they picked him up, but no, headphones in. I'm not talking. We started holding hands in solidarity.
I mean, I wasn't gonna tell them.
Oh my god. Red Dead Redemption. Nope. Redemption.
Nope.
Red Dead Redemption.
Wow, what a beautiful game. What a great intro.
Seriously.
What a great intro to start literally hundreds of hours of playing.
Man, I bet, probably an obvious statement, but just picture what this country, like America, like what they're kind of going for to capture here. This is, of course, rendition, like the people made it, whatever. But just imagine America before people. Getting to just go walk around there, me now, you know? Like it had to have been the most breathtaking thing back in the day. Before we decided to fuck off with all the trees.
Right. Alright, boy.
Want to take over?
Yeah, for sure. Go ahead. Go ahead, mate.
Just gonna kick off that compass and soak it all in.
Get us out the stream. Gotta keep us moving, but calm.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Doesn't this happen to Marston, too?
Oh my god, you might be right. Does that happen in the epilogue?
I think so.
That's so funny. Wow. Good for you, Rockstar. I really like your game. Beautiful.
Still strong enough to hold up a wing? Shut up. I'm just saying. Say less.
Say less, he says.
What do you think? If they wanted trouble, we wouldn't have seen them. Poor bastards. We really screwed them over down here. Come on, let's not push our luck. What happened? Well,
U.S. government.
I'll tell you.
U.S. government did some stuff. Lost stuff. Oh, I really like wagons in first person in this game.
So, yes, the Indians in these parts got sold a very raw deal.
Was I talking with you about Native American versus Indian?
They lost it all.
Pardon?
Was I talking with you about Native American versus Indian?
Yeah, we were talking about that.
Yeah, so you brought up the point that, like, that was probably just what everyone thought the word for it was in English. Indian. You know what I mean? Back in America, like in English, when people started calling Native Americans Indians because they thought they landed in India, or that's the legend, I guess. I don't know if that's been disproven or whatever. But yeah, I mean, it's a problem now, but that probably just was for the longest time what we thought the word was in English. I thought that was neat. This is never thought of it before. Very interesting to me. Oh yeah, by the way, Hosea here, he was an actor. Has his background in Broadway.
Wait, what? Wait, the actor who plays
No.
Hosea does?
Hosea himself is
was
a
on
failed
Broadway?
actor.
Broadway was around at this time?
Yeah, New York was around.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it.
I mean,
I don't know if it was specifically Broadway, but he was for sure actor turned con man.
wow.
Yeah.
That's the dream, man. That's the dream.
What do you think we're doing here on Twitch or YouTube rather? Wow.
The age we found young Arthur here. Maybe a little older. A wilder delinquent you never did see. But he learned fast.
Not as fast as Marston, apparently.
Oh. And now this is the other major dynamic that keeps coming out throughout the game. Arthur and John, Dutch's favorite sons. John, dumber than Arthur. Like, not as deep, really. Like, in terms of, like, you know, character and everything. Just a bit sharper, bit of a faster gun, bit of a better criminal, bit of a, you know, just a bit more, like, all the flash that Dutch is about, you know?
Yeah.
He's Dutch again. A little bit. Whereas Arthur is, like, kind of a nice amalgam of Hosea and Dutch. I feel like each campsite progressively got worse in this game. The second one was pretty good, but it was like, it seemed hotter. I don't know, I like this this temperature right here. This seems like Montana, it seems like colder. You know, everyone wears bigger jackets here, like leather jackets.
Uh-huh.
But then...
Yeah, like even... Yeah, like you never see them in like... And you never see your guys like running around shirtless and when it's hot out here.
Well, they get their hot equivalent, or what they do when it gets too warm is roll the sleeves up. That's how you know. I don't think shorts probably wouldn't have been very popular these days. I feel like when I see movies or something of like this time period, they're all in. Everyone's in pants.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if it was considered a feminine, like, or until how recently it was considered a feminine thing to wear shorts. Because even in The Sopranos, like, freaking Tony Soprano was cooking at his cookout in shorts. Another mobster came up and said, "Dons don't wear shorts," and just walked out of the room.
Oh man, Tony Soprano. What did he do?
I think I destroyed the wagon. This game's a lot of things, man. It's like a crime drama. It's like it's a survival game. It's like a base builder.
Yeah.
Like you gotta feed your people a little bit. There's crafting and customization. Okay, well I'll get that back soon. What? Hey, look at you.
This is the Heartlands we're going to. Good farming and grazing.
Yeah, so Heartlands I'm pretty sure is supposed to be like Montana. I saw a thing on Reddit where it showed the states that you go into in this game and then overlaid on top of an actual map of America.
Oh, cool. So
Yeah.
Saint Denis is obviously New Orleans, right?
Yeah, Saint Denis and Rhodes are both in Louisiana.
Oh, cool.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
That'll help.
Rob and kill people pleasantly.
True.
In spite of Dutch's talk.
Oh, they're talking about how the government robbed and killed the Native Americans in a real big systematic way. And Charles raises an interesting point here as well.
Don't blame it on me.
He's basically saying for all of Dutch's Robin Hood shit,
Con man.
you can't really be nice about sticking a gun in someone's face and taking money that doesn't belong to you. You know?
Oh, for sure.
Like Dutch, God, I don't think I see Dutch do a single thing that is supposedly in lines with his philosophy, other than fucking with Leviticus Cornwall.
Other than fucking with Leviticus Cornwall.
Which, and even that, he really oughtn't have done. Like, yeah, Leviticus Cornwall sort of stands in opposition of everything Dutch believes in, but he kind of won. He kind of won too big to really undo all of the winning he did.
Oh, yeah.
We never saw her again. We drifted around.
Yo,
Very sad man.
when Dutch shoots him, one thing you can say, at least Dutch got to stand for something.
I just took off on
Yes.
That was to the point of insanity. He was like, he can tell himself. He stood for something.
Absolutely. And you know,
In
What
that,
else really
for that
matters?
moment at least. I feel like Dutch does a lot of maturing, a lot of questioning of what he gets up to eventually. by the time he's in Red Dead Redemption 1, he's like in his underwear, like he's a lunatic. Like, Anthony, you hear me? Dutch Vanderlyn, this showman, this like charismatic gang leader we got here. Red Dead Redemption 2, he's wearing like patchy, shitty pants, overalls, and like an undershirt up in the Grizzly Mountains.
LOL.
He's freezing to death. He's like a shit-eating lunatic with like dirt like all caked onto his hands. Like he's just gone full psychotic. He's still hooked up with the gang of Native Americans that he radicalizes and turns into terrorists. He's still with them by the events of Red Dead Redemption 1.
What's it called again?
Yeah, I mean, Dutch might have the most overall interesting arc.
Yeah, he's so interesting. There's so many main characters here.
It's just,
Hosea.
you know, maybe it's me who's
Hosea is firmly supporting, but very strong in that role,
job didn't feel right.
I think.
You and me had a real
Oh, yeah.
But it's kind of shared between Dutch, Arthur, and John.
It just isn't like
And Micah.
to lose his head like that.
Things go wrong sometimes.
It's.
I mean,
I think they're the real key players in all of this.
Yeah, even if they don't seem like it right away.
Hosea was most important raising Arthur.
Raising. Oh, yeah.
That was where, off screen, is where Hosea really got to make his presence known.
Hey,
in this
whatever happened to
world.
Arthur's uncle?
Uncle. I don't know of an uncle of Arthur Morgan.
Who's that drunk guy that we... Isn't he called Uncle?
Oh, everyone calls him Uncle.
Just some
Oh.
yarrow and
He's in Red Dead 1. I think he
Oh, he is.
stuff you buy.
he either survives everybody or he dies with John.
That's fucking hilarious if he out-survives everyone because he's like the oldest guy at the camp.
And you know what he is? Anthony, you went to theater school. You know what Uncle is? He is a classic clown. He is a Sacha Baron Cohen clown.
Oh.
You know what I mean? He's a court jester.
Oh, I didn't know. Oh, you're not saying that Uncle means that. You're just saying...
No, Uncle is that.
Yeah.
The character is that.
Oh, for sure.
So, like, if Dutch is king in
So
this
Toby
in this
Belch.
in this society he's built, if Dutch is king, Uncle's the one that gets to speak truth to power because he's the most pathetic of us. You know what I mean? He's the lowliest. He's the laziest. He's funny in a good time, but because of all that, oh, sharp right.
Oh, sharp right.
Don't kill us. Yeah, hold R1 to go backwards. Here, let me.
I got it.
You sure?
Oh, shit.
Here,
Oh, shit.
here, here.
Why is it...
Here. I don't want us to go back on the checkpoint. Oh,
I'm so sorry. Wait, why is it doing that, though?
No, it's busted.
No, that's got to be a bug, though.
Oh wait, we were waiting for Javier. There we go.
Oh, thanks, bro.
You were meant to stop like quite a bit ago.
Getting in here, Javier?
That dead time was him probably walking from fucking over there all the way over to us.
Well,
I got distracted too. I was talking too much.
So it's probably a good thing I hit that tree stump then.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, pretty much everything you do in this game is either good or derails us entirely and we fucked.
Yeah, exactly.
What a lot of people do on their second playthrough of Red Dead is just get this camp all set up and never progress the story. Because you have everything you need to get as far as you want, just right here. Maybe not Deadeye. I don't think you can get your Deadeye all the way up to level 4.
Arthur and I were about to prosper in Blackwater. We were onto something big. Then Micah got you.
This
all
is
set
also
up
an interesting
area.
point.
Here we are.
What Micah and Arthur were getting up to was essentially some kind of real estate scam.
Oh.
Was essentially some kind of new world crime, but Dutch was like, nah, let's go rob a boat! And like...
He's old school.
So Hosea...
That vest, though, is classy as fuck.
Yeah, no, he
Dutch looks good.
He's the Flying Dutchman.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh.
But he's the Fly Dutchman.
He's the fly Dutchman. hell
For
yeah.
sure.
My brother. But we
Oh yeah, by the way, Dutch Vanderlyn, did you know that's actually like a very specific reference to Dutch people? That the Vander thing, that surname thing is like a very common thing throughout Dutch people. This comes from an old coworker of mine who was Dutch. That if they have Vander in their middle name, they're just like, oh, Vander. Okay, so do you know blank Vander blank? And they're like, oh yeah, actually I know Vander blank because they're cousins on my mother's side. You know what I mean? It seems like Dutch people all know each other. They call it a Dutch roulette or Dutch phone book.
more dignified.
Dutch phone book.
Yeah, I guess it's a thing in Chicago at least. Like, I guess there's a very strong Dutch community here.
Oh.
I know that things have been tough.
All the Americans have is Smith.
Now, and we are far.
Yeah. Well, and that comes from
So it is
we had a lot of
time
Smiths
for everyone
immigrate here.
to get to work.
Yeah.
Get to work, but stay out of trouble.
Yeah. No. Anyway, my earlier point about Hosea doing new crime.
Our factory.
Hosea and Arthur could have functioned in this new world.
Oh, yeah.
We see outlaw gangs later, like the mob. We interact with the Italian mafia in New Orleans or Saint Denis,
Everyone
um,
to earn their
and
keep.
they get to exist, like going forward in the way that the Vanderlyn gang doesn't, because Hosea was never heated as well as he should have been. You know,
We need food. Real food. That
Who's
means
that
every
guy?
day.
Pearson.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Camp
we were
cook.
talking about him.
He was in the Navy.
What is it you find?
Philip Seymour Hoffman would have been good as him if he were still alive.
That's just too good an actor to waste in this role. He doesn't.
Who else would Philip
He doesn't
Seymour Hoffman
do
play?
enough. He just doesn't do enough for Philip Seymour
Yeah, but Philip
Hoffman.
Seymour Hoffman is also good in like.
Philip
really
Seymour
tiny
Hoffman
roles.
should do Fat Arthur.
Yeah.
Everything will be fine, Miss Grimshaw.
Oh, I love her too.
No, he doesn't quite fit as Arthur. He would be more likely to play Micah than Arthur. He'd
Yeah.
be good. He'd be a good Micah.
And Micah has a little fat pot tummy.
Yeah, well, think of like the master Philip Seymour Hoffman as Micah.
Sure.
Well, but like more grizzled up.
Well, yeah, he's just a bigger fellow. Or not anymore, but was certainly a bigger fellow.
Yes. Hey.
Chapter
And-
2, the rest of the game.
Yeah, quite literally. All right. Well,
Were you tired of all that movie shit?
Are we wrapping up for today?
Well, what do you think? Energy-wise, you think you can keep it going, or you want to wrap this for now?
I mean, how long do we usually want these things to be?
Oh, people do this for like 8 hours at a time, 10 hours at a time. It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
When we are done.
What do
Are you
think?
having fun doing this?
Yeah.
Sick? You know what we can do? How about we
How about that?
we get Arthur all settled and everything? Or, like, after this. And then we'll take a little stand-up break and then get back to it.
Okay.
Or are you getting tired? That's fine, too.
No, I could probably go longer.
Right on.
All right. Especially now that we're at the fun part. I mean, it was fun before, but
Yeah. Look at this dapper gent.
God, he looks good.
You know what Arthur and Hosea have that Dutch doesn't have? Soul of a poet. Like, Arthur has his poetry. Not his poetry. Arthur has his journal. He's drawing. There's specific things in this game that you inspect, and then he'll just stop and do a sketch of it because he loves drawing.
No.
Hosea, acting background. Like, they have a bit of the creative side going on with them.
I love that he has a theater background. That's so funny.
Yeah, I want to look up more specifically, but I think he may specifically be a Broadway actor.
Well, let's look up that. I'm gonna. While you play for a little bit, I'm gonna look up Hosea's history.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
What's his last name?
Arthur, my boy,
Matthews.
dear boy.
What do you want, Dutch?
What's going on? Nothing at all. For the first time in weeks, nothing. We're free.
This is a good point too.
Free to plan our own futures once more. I hope so, Dutch. You kept the faith, Arthur.
Wow,
You always kept it.
heartbreaking.
And I ain't losing it now.
Heartbreaking.
All right, get it, dude. I am ready to get it.
Let's do it to it.
Redemize this Red Dead.
Exactly. Hang on, before you do that, I just want to.
My check.
Let's see how you sound.
Yo, my name is Anthony,
All right.
and I'm really
We're sounding good. We're sounding
fan
good.
funny to the fans.
Yeah.
Join
Funny
my
to
fucking
the
clan
fans.
in Red Dead Redemption.
Joey and Anthony making all the clams. Talking about clams. Bake it into dough for some pizza too.
Ooh,
Oh,
yeah.
we're the Twitch streaming
All right,
rappers.
Arthur.
Rapping every way.
No. This part's getting edited up.
No, absolutely not.
Shit.
If anything, we're going to, emphasize it, underline it.
If anything, this is going to be the only part that we put on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Congratulations on your 3-minute video YouTube debut. How's it feel? Anthony Slaughter's Gardens. Anthony
Oh man, dude, we could
Sloggins.
already go ham on these fucking outfits. These are dope.
No, so look, here, no, here's the new hotness. So modify, you automatically got to get your collar open. You got to get your boots under the pants because you just like I like jeans. I wear jeans. I don't know. So red leather jacket, done.
Yeah.
Obviously, I just like to no vest this early. No. Big boys are in big vests. Arthur's still a young lad. I want a worn flat cap. I want that red worn flat cap with like the thing on it. Oh, I'll change my boots too. What kind of boots we want? Yeah, all right. I just need a worn flat cap really quick. Like I really need it. So I think I need to. Now I'm at odds with myself. What to do first?